Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Monday? I had said I wasn't gonna come on, but I had a couple of people that let me know they enjoyed my morning encouragement, so I'm coming on for those few people. It's not for everybody. Not everybody need to be encouraged or uplifted or reminded. So I'm coming on for those that do need the encouragement, those that do need to be lifted up, those that do need to be reminded that no matter what you're going through, no matter what you've been through, just know that God is concerned about each and every one of us. But we have to always remember our trials and our tribulation, they come to make us stronger. They come to show us who we really are, who we was created to be. Oftentimes, we look at our struggles and our trials and our tribulations, and we begin to measure ourselves and not really looking at things how we should look at it. We don't look at it that it's making us stronger, that it's making us wiser. We don't look at it that way. We tend to look at it the wrong way. But our trials and tribulation, they do come. They do make us stronger. Um, it helps us to define who we are, what we can endure, what we can take. And so, my trials and tribulation have made me strong. It made me redefine who I am, who I should be, what I should take, what I should allow, what I shouldn't allow, what I shouldn't take. It really helps you to know who you are. A few couple of years back, year and a half, a year or two, whatever, I didn't know who I was. I thought I was what everybody said I was. I thought I was what my mistakes defined me as. I thought what my shortcomings defined me as. But as God began to deal with me and talk with me and show me, and when I had that alone time with him, he began to show me, no, this is who you are. This is who I created you to be. And so I had to, it's almost like when you have to learn how to walk all over again because you done been in an accident or an illness or whatever the case may be. I had to learn who I was all over again. I felt that that's for somebody. You're going to have to learn who you are all over again. You thought that you was what they said. You thought it was what society said. You thought it was what you said. But at the end of the day, what did God say about you? Who did he say you was? What did he say you could be? What did he say that you can do? What did he say that you can conquer? What did he say? Let's put what everybody else done said, what you done said. Let's set all of that aside. What did he say about you? He said you're beautifully and wonderfully made. That's what he said about you. So it really does. He said you're more than a conqueror. It doesn't matter what nobody else says about you. A lot of time, if you ain't done what people feel like that you should do, they don't feel like that you can conquer anything. But the Bible said you're more than a conqueror. He didn't say you were just a conqueror. He said you're more than a conqueror. So whose report are you going to believe? I used to believe everybody's report, honey. I know where you stand. Not anymore. Not anymore. And I'm not going to let my mistakes, and I'm not going to let my my human define who I am and what I can do and what I can't do. Done. No more. Now, when God has delivered you from a place, a situation, he delivered you, and that means don't go back. Don't look back. You can look back if you just want to see how far you've come. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't look back and wishing you were still there, because he removed you for a reason. And so We have to be grateful because he knows what's best for us. He knows when it's time to make a move. He knows when it's time for you to do something different. It's time for you to know who you are. It's time for you to be who he called you to be. It's just time. He gives us enough time, and then when it looked like we just ain't gonna get there, he helped us get there. And I'm gonna tell you, he helped me to get there. And I am so grateful because I'd have been still in the same situation that I was in. But to God be the glory. He said, you better than that. You're better than that. I didn't create you to go through that. I didn't create you to deal with that. And it's time to rise. It's time to rise and be who I called you to be. God is telling somebody to rise and be who he has called them to be. No more being under anybody's feet for any reason. It's time to rise. So, like I said, I wasn't planning on being long. I just wanted to, give someone a word of encouragement. Like I said, it's not for everyone. Some people are good and they don't need it, not until they need it. So, but this is for those that are in need of it right now. I'm coming for you to let you know that no matter what you're going through, no matter if God has allowed you to go through it, it's something he wants you to get out of it. And what we need to start doing, praying and asking God, what do you want me to get out of this? What should I take from this? Because it's something that you need to learn from whatever it is that you're going through. But until next time, be blessed. Don't allow no negativity. Don't you be negative. And just try to enjoy your day, whatever day it may be. I was on my way to work, and there seemed to be a bad accident. And I thought, Lord, you know what? That could have been me. I don't want to complain about nothing. I'm still human. That don't mean that from time to time I may not complain, but I try as hard not to complain. I said, Lord, that could have been me, but I thank God that I'm here. I thank God that I'm able to hop on and encourage someone to just think on the goodness of the Lord. Think on the goodness. It's easy to think on what you don't have and what you need and what you feel like that you need and where you want to go and where you can't. It's easy to dwell on those things, but think on the goodness of God and the things that he's already done. And just thank him in advance for the things that he's going to do, his promises that he's made. Think on those things. And I tell you, once you just begin to be grateful, have a grateful heart, a grateful spirit, you'll realize that your life will be so much more, it'll be easy. It'll be light. You'll look forward to it. Just change your perspective. That's it. Change your perspective on life. Change your perspective on your situation. Change your perspective on what you're going through. And just watch how your mornings, your evenings, your nights will start being. You'll start looking at things differently. But until next time, I'm going to hop off here. I pray everyone have an amazing day. Like I said, don't allow no negativity and don't you be negative. Until next time, be blessed.